All right, Matt, back with another Bryan Legend video. Looks like it's official. Looks like we got an official rug pull. Bryan Legend on 1 hour ago said, "I resign" on Twitter, and then poof, I was in the Safuu Discord. Poof, the Safuu Discord is gone. So right now, I'll be popping in and out of the Safuu Vulcan research in the Brood Fight Coffee and Crypto Discord. Those guys have a lot of information. This is breaking news. I don't see that right now the price of Safuu Go has responded to that. And so I was going to hop on here and look at some on-chain metrics. But right now, Bryan Legend, and Bryan Legend, he might be trying to crash the price so that he can buy back in. But uh, deleting the Discord right now is, I don't know if he's feeling the pressure. Just too many scams, enough people seeing the stuff on chain and all the scams. And so what's going to happen with the $30 million? So that's the big question. So what happens with the $30+ million into the Vulcan that had been sacrificed? So right now, the 30 million Vulcan, sacrifice. So where is that money at? Is Bryan Legend on the run? What's going on? Let's see what we can see right here. And there's lots of other wallets and ways that you can do this. We're just popping on and just right here, we're just going to take a look at the SIF and some of those addresses. He has been funneling money out. Looks like right now he hasn't taken any money out right now today. But the 2728 address right here, this is all on the blockchain. $2 million have been taken out of this just in the last 90 days. And so, I mean, I was beating that horse as like a dead horse. I was beating that point. But right now, if you have any ideas, anything you want to talk about, you can leave it in the chat. If you're in the coffee, the brewed fight coffee and crypto, you can leave a message there. If there's something you want me to bring up, and I'm going to be popping in there to see what's going on. It looks like somewhere, and I think maybe in the worldwide token, they might have made some place to vent about Vulcan. But right now, CK created the SGO vent channel in Vulcan. It's great entertainment. So the Safuu and the Safuu Go Discord just went poof. Is this just a marketing tactic? Oh, this is Bryan Steeler. I didn't rug pull. It's a free market, you turkeys. Oh, well, thanks, Bryan Steeler. You should have told me that you didn't rug pull, that it's a free market. Okay. Well, you need your house down there in Australia. I mean, I'm sorry. We're sorry that we questioned you sending that $2 million to Gate.io. So the big question is, and Bryan tried to say he's not part of Vulcan, but so far all the marketing is him. So now is Bryan done being a public figure and he's going to try to run his scams from the background? That's what some people are alleging. Some people are wanting to reach out to some of the Australian tax office, some organizations like that. If Bryan has been getting all this money somewhere, he's not. Maybe he's paying taxes. Maybe he's not. We don't know that. That's all you can do is speculate. If he's not paying taxes, the government there could be looking into that, and in a funny way, taxes is what gets lots of guys. Even some of those mobsters ended up being tax reasons that they're able to bring them down, because that's where they're able to find evidence. And so women lie, children lie, Bryan Legend lies, but the blockchain doesn't lie. I know I'm like a broken record saying that. Broken record being 2728. Let's pop back in here to Discord. Let's go back to Bryan's tweet and see what people say when he says, "I resign." I love how the reactions you don't like on Discord are getting deleted. You change your mind every 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. What do you mean? Resigning from what? Where do you have a dream? Bryan Letter Twitter got hacked. The legend I know. So never give up, man. I made good money in Safuu. We need Yomp for the help Vulcan blockchain, help the Vulcan blockchain. Been calling this guy out for weeks, challenged him to come do a Twitter AMA with us and answer questions. I know Coffee Break would join us on this one, laughing out loud. So, and I know that, in the Discord, the Broodify, if you look down here, you can see that influencers, CoffeeZilla is on idle, but I think he pops in there sometimes into this Broodify. And after the video, I can do a link right now. If you guys want to pop in there, if this is a subject matter that interests you, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the description of the video real quick. It'll take me a second. Yeah, he's safe. Yeah, he deleted the Safuu Discord, and so apparently it's not there anymore. As far as I can tell, it went poof. So I'm going to add this link real quick. It looks like I don't know, is the Safuu. You think the Safuu Go price would be crashing, but so far it hasn't. I'm just going to add this Discord link in the description of this video real quick. That way, if anyone wants to go in there, maybe they have some information. Maybe they want to learn more about this. Right now, if Bryan's really is really kind of running off, and it's one thing if he lost money on Safuu Go. It's another thing if he runs off with all the Vulcan money. Just a second, folks. Putting the Discord link in the description in case anyone wants to pop in there. There's the more the merrier. If you got info on any Bryan Legend project, anything that can help, any information, let's just see what some people are saying. Pop in the Discord. Things are moving fast. Goat and Rugpulls. So you can just see, please talk with Elliot or Nacho. Short answer, no. I have resigned fully. So right here is, what's the plan? Yomp not happening. Please talk with Elliot or Nacho. Short answer, no. I have resigned fully. Does that mean from Vulcan too? Yes. So he's saying he's resigned from everything. So is Bryan Legend off trying to run? Is he on the run? Right here, we got astronomical gains. He is a master manipulator. So is Bryan Legend going to go on the run, or is he going to just try to run everything anonymously? So far has been the master marketing technique is that he's using himself for all the branding. Now, if you go to, let's just pop over to Safuu Go. And so, is he going to try to run Vulcan from the background? Is Vulcan going to collapse? Does Bryan Legend have all the money? Right here, resigning now. This is the parody account, resigning now. Well, I haven't built anything or resigned a company yet, so let's just say I'm off with the money you provided. So let's just look at Safuu Go. You can see, sorry about that, folks. So let's just go down here. You can see, so he's talking about Yomp protocol. So now he's already done with this, and everyone wants to, claim he's the greatest. And I don't know, maybe I don't even know. No one's even talking about that travel care thing. That was garbage. Here he's talking about that. I haven't checked out much of the Safuu Go. I wonder if they're deleting the ones that got him on it. It used to be that he was in almost all the advertising for Safuu Go on these little videos and pictures. And now it looks like a lot of them are deleted, it looks like. Whatever. Let's just see what someone's saying. He will come back and inject some liquidity to save his ass from being prosecuted. Laughing out loud. I says a lot. He got kicked out of the crypto summit in Dubai. Yeah, so there's so many red flags with Bryan Legend. There's the tip of the iceberg. But right now, so let's just Bryan Legend says, I'm done. And so, I mean, he doesn't need the money. He pulled enough. So maybe Bryan Legend is just done with it. He knows that he's under the radar. It looks like Safuu Go is crashing down right now. $9 and it's $8.85. I don't see how you get this information. Bryan the Legend is the face of all the projects. Just kind of running through Discord here to see these guys are sleuths here. I do not believe that bullshit. Bryan will still scam Vulcan investors any way he can. Well, if he's got the money and it's in his wallet, and he runs off, No one can get a hold of him. He might go live in Thailand or something. Let's just jump into the comments. Bryzy is probably watching this live stream in a rage. You're welcome to come on, Bryzy, and set the record straight if you want. He deleted all the videos from his YouTube channel. Let's go take a look at Bryzy's. Let's go take a look at Bryzy's YouTube channel. Breaking news, folks. Bryan Legend. We also, if you know, we're all we all saw this coming. Let's see. Let's just see if he's got Bryan Legend Vulcan. He's got no videos on his YouTube channel. So let's see. I hope the authorities get a hold of him, and I would love to see him and his lapdog Frado, Yalop, and whoever behind Element Vulcan in Discord get charged. So right now, Bryan Legend, he deleted all the videos on his YouTube channel. Right now, he said he's going to resign on Twitter. And let's go back to that one. The Safuu Discord has been deleted. And so right now, I don't see, I mean, I don't know how this price doesn't fall down to there's nothing there. And so everyone that was defending it, saying that whatever I was saying was bullshit and I'm a fudder. I mean, Bryan just did a rug pull. We have all this on-chain analytics where he's sending millions of dollars to Gate.io from the Safuu Go Treasury, from the SIF fund. I mean, and this doesn't even go on top of all of his other lies. Chris Cruz live. Bryan Legend has deleted all the videos from his YouTube channel. This Cruz character doesn't look happy at all. Someone did say yesterday he's like on one of the biggest wells on Safuu Go. Rest in peace, Vulcan. We hardly knew you. So, Yomp, I don't see how you can, so now he's talking about Yomp. Bryan Legend's changing his tune every 5 minutes. The biggest point is that the saddest part is when people lose money. Now, when you're a degen, when you're, saddest, is when people lose money. And so you don't want anyone to lose money. When you're in degen, DeFi plays, you're more risky. Where is this Twitter thing? Let's see. There is this funny picture that someone posted in the ordinals. Let me take a look at that. This picture right here. Someone says visual representation of the risk tolerance of an ordinal degen. Basically, when you get into DeFi, this is the risk you're taking right here. This guy is standing on the edge of a plane, flying up in the air. It could be photoshopped, but it's funnier than hell, if you ask me. And that represents a lot of the degen plays in crypto, whether it's NFTs. I do have some ordinal NFTs on Bitcoin, or it's degen DeFi plays. You kind of go into them knowing you're losing money, but it's still sad because, too, sometimes some of these people, they might be speaking English as a second language. They might not have a lot of money. They might be in Thailand. They might be in the Philippines. They might not have a lot of money, and so it's not right that they might go heavy into some of these projects, but they see a guy like Bryan Legend, who's a smooth talker, who's good at manipulating, and he's public, so that gives people confidence. He showed his driver's license, and so add that all up, and so there's two things going on. Bryan Legends is a piece of crap. He's rug pulling, and it's just it's almost indisputable. And then the other thing is when someone's completely defending them, and and then they're saying that everything that anyone like us is saying that's considered FUD, well, now the guy just completely is vanishing. And where's the Vulcan money? So those people, you can feel like a little bit of agitation towards, but how many people invested in Bryan Legend projects that it's their second language? Maybe they quite don't get the gist of everything he's saying. They might not be able to do some of this research, even though it doesn't take a lot. In your second language, things can be, a little bit tougher to do. So you factor all that in, and those could be the people that got more. Now, apparently the CK guy is pretty heavy into Safuu Go. What's he doing Vulcan anyways? He spent 99% of his time on other scams. So it's been a while before he even really talked about Vulcan. And you're not seeing a huge sell-off right now from Safuu Go, but I think that's a matter of time. And so, yeah, I guess right now, I don't know if there's much Right now, the only money I've been able to see getting moved is what he's been moved in the 2728 address. The Vulcan money, I don't know the wallet addresses. I'd have to go into some more sleuths. New is more of the blockchain sleuth. But right here on the 2728 address, right here on the 2728 address, you can see that in the last, and you can go back and look further at more transactions. There's actually 38 transactions. We'll pop them up here. You can go back and look here in the last 91 days. You can see that money is coming from Safuu Insurance Fund to this 2728 address, the Gate.io, 354 BNB, Safuu Insurance Fund, 206 BNB, the Gate.io. It's right here. I'll post this address. I don't know if you're able to, copy it out of here. I'll try to. Yeah, I guess he hasn't deleted the website. So here is the 27820 address. I don't know if you can get that in the chat. I don't know if you're able to copy that. I could put it in the link. I'll put a, and I mean, Brian's got a lot of wallets, so this isn't the only place he's probably moved money, but this is one spot where he is pulling money from the Safuu Insurance Fund, sending it over here to Gate.io, and then he was sending it from the D35D, which is a Safuu Go Treasury. He did right when Safuu Go launched 33 days ago, he did 1,750 BNB, sent it to Gate.io, 32 days, 1,300 BNB, sent it to Gate.io. And so that was like $700,000. You're welcome. And Worldwide Token is going to rob the community too. I don't know why these fools in the Safuu community would even invest knowing that Fraudo admitted he needs money because he got wrecked in Safuu Go. Anyone that took money from Bryan Legend, I wouldn't trust them. And so everything, I mean, I'm just going to pull it up again, man. I talk about this every time, and I'll make it quick. We'll just pull up Petrova. I mean, the guy is, got a history of scamming, and now how could you ever trust him again? Why delete all your videos? Why say you're going to resign? Why delete the Discord for Safuu? Where's the Vulcan money? Why is this money getting sent to Gate.io? Why do you have these fake Petrova team members? It's basically insanity right now. And the thing is if Bryan Legend comes back, someone might actually support him. And so I think I don't know. I hope I hope people don't lose money in the future because of this guy. And so I don't like making negative videos. I wish I could just, I like posting videos about projects, like Bitcoin punks, they're down, but I like Bitcoin punks. I think they're the first 10,000 collection on the Bitcoin ordinal inscriptions. They're on the blockchain. Maybe someday I think they'll have value. I like that. I'm bullish about that. I feel positive about that. But I feel like, hey, if I can chime in and maybe say something about Bryan Legend and maybe someone doesn't lose money, I feel like, hey, and so he can write this off as fudge. See, and this is just a quick thing, and I've talked about it ad nauseum. So whoops, here we go. Whoops. And so you can see that with let's see, I think if I'm on the right day here. Whoops, no, this has got to go to go to April 11th, 2018. This is one thing that just seeing these fake team members, I know I bring it up a lot, but it's old proof of Bryan Legend's tactics. And it's you can't deny it. It's 100%, just like what you can see going from going to Gate.io. There's just no doubt. Why are you sending that money to Gate.io? You're supposed to be supporting the Safuu Go liquidity pool at that time. So I'm just gonna pop in here and see. So right here, the Petrova, I've talked about it a million times. Everyone's probably bored. So you can see these fake team members, Joseph Lambton, David Powden. Joseph Lambton's, that picture actually belongs to Gideon M. Blumenthal. There's his picture. You can see that the David Powden, the picture actually belongs to Graham right here. So, okay, we don't need to talk about that anymore. That just hit the point home. Now so I'm saying that people are not believing that Bryan Legend might be up to nefarious tactics. And here he is deleting his channel. Money's leaving fire. He said, and Bryan lied about the fire pit, and he lied about the treasure hunt for Safuu. It was mathematically impossible for anyone to crack that seed phrase. People have done the math, 1 in 700 quadrillion. So I think he is goated at scamming. He did it as well in the past with projects like Vetrova. He resigned. So I think that the biggest thing is damage might be done. And so it sucks. We need, the biggest thing is you got to try to prevent people like this from doing it again. Now, a large part of his success is he built up this brand where people trusted him. And how could anyone trust him right now? So how could you have confidence? You see that all the fake stuff he did. Why delete all the videos on your YouTube channel? He's probably going to delete his Twitter account pretty soon. That wouldn't surprise me. And so let's just run down through some of these comments again. And if you got any good things in the chat, you can leave some messages in there. I'll probably pop into Discord a little bit more. I guess that's most of the breaking news. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at some of these Twitter comments. The price of Safuu Go is actually staying about $10. I guess you're not seeing a big sell-off. I'm not sure why. I don't see how you can have faith in that project. What a shame. A person with millions of dollars and yet cannot proudly move around everywhere except in dark areas. Laugh out. This is what happens when you make millions by stealing other money. Don't start feeling bad for him. He's a menace. I don't feel bad for Bryan Legend. I feel bad for the investors that lost their money. And I'm glad I didn't lose any money with him. Bryan Legend, yeah, people saying he'll say he got hacked. But don't forget to pay back 4,790 BNB from Gate to Safuu SIF, please. Yep, that's moon dust right there. Daniel X Prado, are you going to make a video crying about this too? Please do. Good time for that walk of shame you created, SGO. Just 2 rug, Safuu. So I think people are pretty upset. There's a lot of people. I have been informed that Bryan has resigned from Vulcan. Safuu, Yomp. Well, who came up with Yomp? So who's going to take over Yomp? He deleted Twitter. Apparently, he just deleted Twitter. Let's see. I'm on Twitter right now. Okay, I'm going to pull this image into new tab, and then it looks like he deleted his Twitter. He's probably watching this right now. He did come on to one of my live streams. Bryan Legend deleted his Twitter right now. So here's the Twitter link. Make sure we keep that link. And so he just deleted his Twitter account right now. So Bryan Legend looks like in some level he just deleted his Twitter account. This guy it's just mind-boggling. YouTube deleted videos. Safuu Discord deleted Safuu Discord. Here we go. Twitter deleted Twitter. You can't make this stuff up. He's probably got $30 million, and he's probably not gonna ever surface again. I would say that your Vulcan money is probably gone. I hope it's not, but it's not looking good right now, folks. And I'm sorry this is happening to you if you're an investor. I bought a couple $100s of Safuu last year, made like 50 or a couple $100, and then I just got out of it. And since then, I haven't touched anything with Bryan Legend with a 10-foot stick. It's really sad to see because there's a lot of hardworking. This is the type of stuff that gives regulators a chance and a reason to go after crypto. These bad actors. There's lots of good projects, people that are really trying hard, and even a lot of those projects aren't going to make it. But when you have a guy like this who's there's nothing else you can say. The guy's a giant piece of shit. I mean, there's 2 types of people in this world: decent people and giant pieces of shit like him. And there's just no other way to see. Here's his Twitter, and that's his URL for his Twitter account, and it is gone. This account doesn't exist. Bryan Legend CEO is gone. So this is breaking news. Bryan Legend has deleted Vulcan blockchain, all the videos on his YouTube channel, deleted his Twitter. There's a lot of breaking news. I got a link in the description for the Brewed Coffee Fi. People have done a lot of a lot of digging on him. Let's go ahead and see what the fuck gaming TV has said about this. A few months ago, Frado told an older lady that she should be grateful to Bryan Legend. That's so disrespectful. This is mind-boggling on some level that this stuff happens, but there's so many red flags with Bryan Legend. Fatrova fake team members. I'm going to talk about that. That'll be on my that'll be on my headstone when they bury me. It'll be like Bryan Legend had fake team members on Fatrova. You go and there's all this money go to gate.io, just not even counting the Safuu Vulcan, the Vulcan sacrifice, Uxie sacrifice, just the last 90 days. You can go right here on the blockchain. And I don't know, I put this in there again, and I don't know if you guys can copy it out of here. I'll just throw it in there again in the chat. But if you're able to copy it in the chat and just go to BSC scan and look at that, right, that's money going to gate.io. Why the hell would you send $2 million to gate.io? The only way you do that, just a sec, I'm going to stand up for a second. The only way you would, my back's been hurting lately. The only reason you would send it to gate.io is to cash out. Does anyone want to keep $2 million on a centralized exchange with everything that's happened with Celsius, Voyager, and FTX? No, you're gonna keep that in a wallet. So, Bryan Legend he deleted his Twitter. Bring that back up. And so right now, this is kind of I've never really been on the right when this stuff was breaking and happening right before our eyes. This guy is deleting everything right in front of our eyes. Let's pop back into Discord and see what's going on here, folks. Right now, the BroodFi Coffee and Crypto, that's a good place to come. Even CoffeeZilla is lurking in there sometimes. You can see right there, CoffeeZilla is lurking in there. This is a great place. There's some other projects that they're investigating too. And so this is a great spot to come in, and they've got a lot of information on Bryan Legend. Maybe if everyone that's involved that feels like they've been wronged by Bryan Legend, if everyone kind of pools their energy together, maybe there's something people can do. So read my comment above the last one. Is this the one you were talking about? A few months ago, Frado told an older lady that she should be grateful to Bryan Legend. That's so disrespectful. Yeah, it is. Let's see. I think that was that the comment you're talking about? He deleted his Twitter after he paid for all these followers like crazy. Here we go. Bryan scammed everyone. So sad there's still people defending him. Wow, Jacob B. They deleted me off Vulcan. How to get around the phone number verification? I'm not sure. Maybe someone else can help you with the phone number verification. I'm not a big Discord or Telegram expert. Let's pop in right here. Laughing out loud. He deleted his Twitter after he paid for all those followers. That's crazy. It's oh man. It's it's crazy, folks. It's not surprising, but it's crazy, and it's crazy to watch us folding. When I came on this live stream, and what are we going? 29 minutes. When I came on this live stream, just 29 minutes ago, this Twitter existed. We're seeing them delete all this stuff in real time. And so it's so sad. And I don't know if anything that anyone's doing. Laughing out loud, Prada, another loser. Don't invest in Worldwide Token. It's going to be a piece of shit. There's nothing there. Does Prada really know how to make a project? Just buy some Ethereum or Bitcoin and just hang on to the bull run. You're not going to be rich, but your money's going to grow probably. Not financial advice. Mostly I'm trying to stick to the big boys right now. There's, in this next run up, man, there's going to be a lot of new scamming and different types of scams coming in this wave up. And so let's go right now and look at Bryan needs you, Daniel. Can you bring him in and build up this community? This is Odin Actual. Wow, it's Bryan needs you, Daniel. Can you bring him in to build up and get this community healed? You managed to do that personally with him. You're a safe father who can initiate and make it happen. I don't know if that's like today's video. Odin Actual. I don't know if you're watching this live, but if you are, maybe comment in the Discord. But Bryan Legend is deleting everything. He's probably running off with all the money. hopefully the somehow question. So basically he flipped out after Yomp was a non-starter, but is Vulcan still a concern or not? I would think that Solkin, I would be very, people are going to say that Vulcan's still online, but my guess is Bryan's got all the money and why is he going to come back? But does anyone else want to chime in? If anyone else has an idea, right here, Bryan Legend resigned from everything. Let's see. Fraudo, just desperate for money that you created, token scam. Slice from the Drip community came in and said, Drip community can offer a new home. It's time. So right now, we just got breaking news. Bryan Legend resigned. He posted that on Twitter. Bryan Legend deleted his Twitter account. He deleted the Safuu Discord. Bryan Legend deleted all the videos on his YouTube channel. You can see that he sent $2 million from the Safuu Insurance Fund, and he sent and then the Safuu Go Treasury to Gate.io, the 2728 address. I'll throw it in there. And then there's a history. Look at this. Petrova. This is the 2018 website. You look at his team members, Joseph Lampton, David Powden. Joseph Lampton is actually, that picture belongs to Gideon M. Blumenthal. You can go to health.us.news.com, and that's where you can see that. You can see Gideon Blumenthal. You can see the David Powden picture is Graham. So that was fake. They're just, everything's adding up. I feel sorry for investors that lost money. Let's see. I lost 8,000 in Vol, laughing out. It's all good. I just charge it to the game. So I'm really sorry if anyone lost money with this. Lesson learned: do more research before locking up your money. And yeah, I would say in the future, be super careful of sacrifices, even if it's a big someone you trust. Like, say it was like Vitalik with Ethereum, did something, and someone that, or whoever you felt was the most trustworthy person in crypto. There's a reason why the project might fail even after the sacrifice. So I'd be very careful of any sacrifices moving forward. And right now, we're just trying to stay on top of this breaking news. Right here, you got the Brewed Coffee, BrewedFi. That link's in the description. These guys have done a lot of research on Bryan Legend. I have his videos downloaded and also on the Wayback Machine. So let's see. So right here, we could play a video right now, but let's just try to stay on top of the breaking news. I guess, I don't know. I guess right now, you got Bryan. Well, so his Twitter's deleted, but this person right here is CK. Everyone, I've just been informed that Bryan has resigned from Vulcan, Safuu Go, Yomp, etc. Well, who else is going to take over Yomp? That was Bryan's child, and ideas for it changing every 5 minutes. And so this is crazy to see it unfolding live. When I started this live stream, Bryan's Twitter existed. It's gone. I'm going to play a quick little video real quick. Let's see. And then I got to get a glass of water. I did, this is like a kind of a busy Saturday, and I just saw all this stuff breaking with Bryan resigning. And I figured I had to pop on here and just cover this a little bit as this unfolds. And so let's see. I'll just play. Let's see. I'm gonna play this little video real quick of Drew Wolfer. I don't think it's very long. Then I'm going to go get a glass of water.
Did. Also, these influencers that tied their entire YouTube name and channel to Safuu, this is a PSA for you. You are all idiots. Your career is finished when this thing goes down. I honestly hope that you're ready for that and you made a bunch of money to compensate for that, and the coupling of your soul to a scammer turd nugget worth it. Do you have morals? Don't any of you guys have families that you have to talk to at night? What do they say about you pumping the scam over your nightly family dinners? How do you tell your wife and kids what you did and what you're doing and still have their respect? Man, I would honestly hate to be in your shoes, and my heart goes out to you, but a terrible decision, guys. Bryan doesn't have a family to answer to. No wife, no kids, nobody that with him. It's pitiful, really, and I feel bad for him in that aspect, but you reap what you sow, so he did that to himself. Life is all about choices, guys. And I hate to break it to you guys, but if some of you people involved in this are American citizens, you can literally get locked up in prison for this. The blockchain is trackable. If they can follow the money and prove that you were using your influence to manipulate markets for your own financial gain, you can be prosecuted. That goes for Australian citizens too.
So there's the video. Let's remove that. We're coming back on. let's see. So where's the 30 million? The $30 million question is, where is the Safuu Vulcan sacrifice money? Does Bryan Legend have it? Is he running? I mean, so far, in my opinion, it seems like that's the most likely scenario. He feels like his game is done. He tried Safuu. He milked Safuu dry as long as he could, and then he, milked that dry. Did Safuu X Vulcan sacrifice, and then he just, did Safuu go. A couple failed launches. Honeypot that got a bunch of money. You can see the money going over to Gate.io. And then, he's trying to float RVOL token in Yomp. And I think that he might have cashed out. And I think that might be it. I hope not. But wow. Okay. I think that might be everything for this live stream. I think we covered most of it. You can go into that BroodFi Coffee and DeFi link is in the description. If you want to join that Discord, you can follow more information. And I think that's all we're going to have for today's live stream. And so thanks for watching and have a good day.